40.
I was thinking about Rihanna and Lady Gaga and...
Is a reference as one of the most iconic pop stars that we have. I did. I was fortunate that when I was cast, there was a lot that was already built out. There were, 2 songs that were written already, that kind of, 3 actually, that were almost like the blueprint to Skye's sound. We had an incredible writer-producer called Ida Rose. She really, and it was her voice on the demo. So I kind of listened to that and I thought, oh, this is a great blueprint for Skye's artist, her voice and her sound. Costumes and choreography, these were things that were already there. And so really what I just had to do was kind of bring myself to that and see what happened when you brought those 2 things together. So there was an incredible team that were already things were already in motion. But I was fortunate, but Parker is just such a collaborator and that's just who he is as an artist, which is the best. And so there were so many discussions and, I was able to write 2 songs for the movie with Ida Rose. And once we'd kind of set in stone what she sounded like, there were a couple more spots for the movie and we got to kind of have so much fun writing those together. And then, yeah, it was a collaboration, but I will say there were, so many great artists involved. Our costume designer, the music, all of it was in motion by the time I got there.
Well, there was a lot. I mean, really, the character, of course, there is the pop star element, right? So I was, thinking about people like Rihanna and Lady Gaga and, the idea of these women who are incredibly famous and we really know them as artists, but maybe we don't see the behind the scenes of them. But there's so much more going on beyond the surface because, this movie really invites us to get to know Skye Riley as a real human being. We sort of go behind the velvet rope. We go into her home with her. We see her in her private moments. And, there was a lot of stuff on my mind that I wanted to explore inside of that character about the headspace that a character who has been through something incredibly fraught, who then is in a position where she has to put on this face for the world. There was a lot of fun stuff to explore there.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Alexis, our costume designer, could probably speak more in detail about her specific references, but I mean, absolutely, that clearly is a reference and as one of the most iconic pop stars that we have, and yeah, it was just more about being able to move in them and being able to dance and but it was so fun. I love that red outfit. I think it's kind of one of my favorite ones, and it was movable. It was doable. Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I mean, I liked to think about like what it would be like if someone like a Lady Gaga or a Rihanna was sort of emerging right now. That sort of felt really fun to me. But there was also, there was a lot of different influences when it came to some of the concert stuff. Really, it was about. I looked at so many different references, but it was about what I wanted to see, what I wanted to explore. I wanted to really create these moments that felt less like we were an audience member and more that we were inside of the performance. That was really important to me, to create something that felt like a unique experience on the big screen. Yeah.
Suscríbete y entérate de todo.